Monday. About to roll here right quick. So one good thing is we got a good pile of wood. You can see the sun creeping on up over the trees over there. Get up here and print some tickets real quick. Get started loading. Peek around the corner. So I'm at 10 loads right now. It's 10 minutes after 9 this morning. See, I still got all that wood over there too. So we're running good. Hopefully it'll stay that way. No issues so far. Thank goodness.
Coming out.
Alright, I'm gonna set the camera here on front of my loader, and you see that pile right there. There's trees all in that pile. Well, I may set it over here on a log. Let me do this. I'll set it over here where you can watch what happens here as I dig through this stuff. Let's see. I'm gonna get you up a little bit higher. Alright, these trees are buried right here. So this pile wasn't as bad as most of them are. You can see what was down in the bark, buried in the bark. You see I bit across it, making sure I got them all. But sometimes it'll be a lot worse than that, because the reason why it wasn't on this one is because we didn't sit here as long as like what we did over here. Now this pile over here is going to be a lot worse. It's going to have some trees that are seriously buried up under it, a good bit more than the other. So Kevin is right over there now. That's where he's at. Chad had to leave at lunch. Dad's on the 6:30 right now. So currently right now it's me, Kevin, and Chad. Me, Kevin, and Derek and Dad out here. And it's 3 o'clock. That load that I just loaded right there was number 25 for today, is what it was. So this week here, they let us run wide open on pine pulpwood last Friday. And then we knew this week was going to be bad on pine pulpwood, so we only have 4 loads of pine pulpwood for the entire week to haul to our paper mill here in Columbus, and that's it. We're not, they've already told us they're not going to give us no more, no matter what. That's all it's going to be, because they've got a shutdown coming up at our paper mill, and they're going to take the mill down, and they're going to be down, so they're trying to get prepared for that. A lot of y'all in the know what I'm talking about and know how it goes when that's going on. So we're gonna probably struggle till probably about the 3rd week in October, it looks like right now, because I think it's gonna get a little bit worse than the 4 loads that we're getting. And we'll just take it as it comes. I mean, we'll probably be having to stack pine pulpwood up, because I hauled 2 of the 4 today. And that's just how it goes. I mean, if you're gonna be a logger and you wanna be a logger, you gotta deal with stuff like that, and that's just part of it. I mean, my 30-something years of being out here now, I mean, it's been the same thing every year. It has gotten worse over the last 10 years. It's gotten much worse than what it used to be. It used to be as bad as it is now, and it seems like each day that goes by is something different, just constantly, and it's no rhythm. You can't get in the no kind of groove or nothing like that. So by gosh, when they tell you that you can haul, you better bow up and you better roll with it, because the next day you may be able to haul 25 loads one day, and the very next day you may not haul but be able to haul but 10. So you never know what's going to go on. So the other day when I did this, I had people asking about it. I've got another batch of boiled peanuts going in. I love them. Love to eat them. I do them in the crock pot is what I do. And we got a guy, local guy here that sells them. These are big ones. They come from North Florida is where they come from. And so I'm going to show you how I make a batch of them. Also picked up some scuppernons from him. Some of them in there are too ripe. They're already too far gone. But like these right here, man, those things right there are really good. And also got some not sorghum, but ribbon cane syrup from them too. I used to do these with crab boil bags, and I've changed, and I'm going to show you here. Alright, so this is what I use now. I use Zatarain's concentrate, or like I said, I was using the bags. For this crock pot right here, I'd started off with 1 tablespoon in it with the concentrate. And I found that the cool thing about peanuts is you can start off with them, and then you can work them up to where you want to work them up to. So if they're not enough flavor to them or not salty enough, you can add more to it. So that's a cool thing. The best on this right here is 2 tablespoons is all it takes, because this stuff right here is strong. So don't put no more than 2 in it, and you can add more to it later if you need to. And hang on, I'll show you. So any salt will work. This is some of the Dollar General brand right here. This is Big Flake salt. I prefer it myself. I'll start off, put a few tablespoons in it, and then I'll check it after it's been cooking for a little while, see what it kind of flavor is, and if I need to add some more, I'll add some more, because I like to taste a little bit of salt, not much. But it'll take, currently it's 5 o'clock right now. These will be done in the morning when I get up. So I've put them on high right now till about 10 o'clock, and then I'll run them on a 10-hour through the night till I get up, and then they'll be right. I'll leave them in the water and the stuff in there till Anna Kate gets ready to leave to go to school or whatever she's gonna do, which is usually about 9 o'clock. So they'll sit there and soak in that, and then I'll have her get them out then. All right, so I started with 3 tablespoons of salt, and of course the 2 tablespoons of the crab oil concentrate. If I was doing it with the crab oil bags, I'd put 1 bag in there. That's all you need. You could put 2 in it. It might be a little overkill, but take it and mix it up pretty good. You're gonna have these peanuts. These right here are a little bit starting to kind of dry out. These were some he's had for a little bit, so I went ahead and got them anyhow because he didn't have any more. But I like them because they're larger peanut. But stir them up real good, and then see some of these are trying to float. So I'm gonna show you what I do on this here then. Good and stir it up. Sit it right there. Take you a plate or something and sit on top of them. We'll hold most of them down if you can, and put the lid on it, and just let her sit for a long time. So I just got through doing a bunch of trimming down here around my shop. Oh, Cameron with Husqvarna brandware last year sent me this thing. I didn't even know it was coming. I showed up one day and got it, and this thing's it's no joke. I mean, even though they gave it to me, it's a absolute teetotal beast. I have no mercy on it. I run the crap out of it. I did swap the head to one of these what was it, Echo Speed Feeds. I got it at Home Depot. That's that head right there is the bomb diggity right there. But if you want a tough little trimmer, that's it right there. So what I'm about to do now is I'm gonna mix up a batch of good stuff to go in the Milwaukee switch tank here. This is a good little apparatus too. Of course, Milwaukee sent me this. I think it holds 2.5 gallons. No, let's see, 4 gallons. What it holds. The only bad thing about this thing, it works great, does a fantastic job. It'll spray like 30 feet. Great unit. It's just a little on the heavy side when you fill it all the way up. It weighs like 50 pounds, I think, when you fill it all the way up. And of course, you can pop the tank off of it. All you gotta do is just unsnap this. The tank lifts right off of it. Easy peasy. The battery goes in right here. It will run forever. They sent me this in September last year. That's when they sent it to me. It'll run forever on a battery. What I like about it, like I said, you can set it where it'll squirt 30 feet. You can change the power settings right there on it. Right there, it goes from 1 to 5. 5 being the most powerful. I've got it set on 3 right there. That's all you do, turn it on. Backpack style. We're gonna mix her up, squirt some. We got the good stuff mixed up. Use 2 different flavors. Shake her up real good, and we're gonna spray it. So Jill, are they still getting their butts kicked?
If you're videoing me, you can just go away.
Jill's Braves are playing the Baltimore Orioles.
And they're getting whooped.
And they're like, what? They're the worst team in the league. Is that correct? Or?
No, it's not. They're the best team in the league.
No, I'm talking about the Orioles as the worst team.
Crappy, but tonight they're playing like a good team.
So what's going on? I mean, the score's like 13-1. I mean, that's like a T-ball score, Jill.
I don't want to talk